Peace and blessings. Happy second day of the week. We thank the Almighty that He reminded us to do this. So, this is a follow up from Sabbath day's message concerning the statement I made about the Pharisees not being Israelite, or in specific biblical terms, it used the word Jews. So, just for clarification, that when you read in the New Testament, you gotta really see in context when they start using the word Jew. It's very confusing because sometimes, especially in this particular scripture about to read, which is John the John the 8th chapter, and the main verse is verse 33. But it uses the term Jew, which we should all know that is a fabricated word. It never existed. We never used that word. Plus, the letter J did not exist in any language up till 4 to 5, maybe 600 years ago. So that's way after the Bible was even compiled. Okay. So anyway, so here's the verses that I want you to see, where it's really literally talking about the Pharisees, but it doesn't say Pharisees. So you got to look at the context is what it's saying. Okay. So here we go. As he spake these words, talking about the Messiah, many believed on him. Then said Isaiah to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Now, this is the verse I'm referencing, that is actually talking about the Pharisees, right? So remember I told you about the book of Maccabees. Go back and read all the Maccabees. All right. Then answered him is actually should be them. Then answered them, we be Abraham's seed and were never in bondage to any man. So it cannot be talking about Judeans. Cannot be talking about Judeans. Has to be talking about Pharisees, because they're trying to say Jews or Israelites or Judeans, but it cannot be talking about that, because if you are a quote unquote Jew or a Judean or a Israelite, I explained that we've been through like 5 or 6 bondages before the Roman Empire. Okay, so how can they say we be Abraham's seed and never in bondage to any man? So how can that be if it's talking about Israelites? Because that's all we know is bondage. That's all we know is bondage. Egyptian bondage, is Assyrian bondage, Babylonian bondage, Medo-Persian bondage, Grecian bondage, and at this time Roman bondage. So how can anybody say that we have never been in bondage to any man? How sayest thou, ye shall be made free? So when you look at the context of this and you ask yourself all these questions concerning this scripture, you have to come up with the solution or the answer. It cannot be talking about Israelites. Cannot be talking about Israelites. So these are not Jews, as the scripture says. if you don't know, the King James version and every version of Scripture has been tampered with highly to deceive, to deceive. Period. That's it. It just made they did it. The Most High allowed it to be done to deceive. That's why we have to do our due diligence to study ourselves approved unto Yah. Study to show ourselves approved unto Yah. So this is the scripture I was in reference to yet Sabbath day, right? This is John the 8th chapter. Key verse is verse 33. Okay? So signing off for now. To Yah be the glory. Blessings throughout your week, and your household be blessed. Peace.